This would make the dream work. Teamwork make the dream. Like, I'm tired of being a performance clown. That's how I feel. You see this ad on the fucking wall in my apartment? Let me get the right angle. Where's the right angle at? Where is it at? See this ad right here? The big organizations that don't even watch my story, but they want to book me for their own benefit. So I know they're not going to see it. And if they do, I really don't care. If you want to share it with them, do it immediately. I promise you, I don't give a fuck. These people, they pay you the bare minimum. I do not like this angle. We need to change. We need to change it immediately. This is better, okay? I look way more sexier here. Okay, so, okay, like I was saying, I'm tired of being a performance clown, not getting compensated for the work, the devotion I put into the cause. They always say, be the change you want to be. I feel like my whole essence is that. It literally is that. While the coins still not coming in the way they supposed to. Don't get me wrong. I do get paid. But I do not get paid the amount of money I feel I'm deserving of. Okay? I am so beyond the average. Okay? I really am at this point. I accomplished so much from the demographic I came from. Being a black woman born with HIV, that went through abuse and all the other things in life. Okay? I really do not need people who gonna misrepresent me. Try to flip the narrative and try to sit here and say I'm an angry black woman. Listen, I have every right to be angry when all you do is take from me. When all you do is take all my energy, all my devotion, and you leave me the fucking breadcrumbs. I cannot be eating breadcrumbs for the rest of my life. I devote. Oh my God, I share my live experience. I'm so transparent. That is something that is priceless. Like, it's worth so much money. And at this point, I'm done eating breadcrumbs. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm no longer working for big organizations just for visibility purposes. This organization on the wall, they told me they are the most well-known HIV advocacy campaign in the state of New York. They made it seem like everyone know exactly who they are. They said they are sponsored by DOH, the Department of Health. I said, okay, I'm going to get money. When I look on the train, I've been seeing the ads on the train for centuries, since I was like 18 or even younger than that. I said, oh my God, I know these people get money. These people get paid the cheapest amount I ever seen in my lifetime. You would think they would get compensated for their time. Oh my God. The big, let me need to zoom up immediately on my face. The big organizations, all they do is take from you. That's all they fucking do. I like to look in the camera. I don't know the right angle to look in the camera like this. But I like the angle, so we're going to leave it like this. They use you for your likeness. Let me tell you something about me. I am where I'm at today because of me. Because of me. No organization made me who I am today. I'm devoted to myself before anybody else. Okay? When I got on this campaign, that campaign was ruining my self-image the second I stepped on it. I promise you. I had to leave immediately because I knew it would. I cannot. There's so many issues. I can get the anger right. I need to get the anger right at this point. That campaign, it's a fucking, what's the thing? A fucking dress in a sheep, a fucking lie, a fucking mockery. I fucking swear to God. They sit here and they say, oh, what's here to stop stigma? But you fucking still make HIV about being a gay man issue. How is that resolving the issue? Like, you have me on the campaign. How is your campaign aligning with what I'm trying to accomplish? It's doing none of that. None of it. It's like, why am I even here? It's like I'm only here so they can get the fucking inclusion checks. That's it. You know the inclusion checks? I don't really know exactly how this shit works, to be honest with you. But what I know is, at least in New York City, at least, there's something called a Diversity Inclusion Act or some shit. I don't know the right term, okay? So forgive me if I'm not really speaking on it in the right way. I just know. And big organizations, they get tax cut. They get some type of benefit. I don't really know exactly in full entirety of what benefit they really are getting. But they need to act like they represent different diverse people, even if they really are not behind the scenes. Okay? You want to really get into it? We can get into it, because I promise you, my gates are open at this given moment. Okay? So if you want to, listen, this story expires in 20... Yeah, I think when this story... I'm so stressed out. I need some water immediately at this point. Stories expire in 24 hours. I'm sorry. I'm tired of eating the breadcrumbs. I really am. Like, I know I'm not the problem. Let me zoom up. I need to say that immediately right now. I know. No, this is too close. I don't like this anger. It's not giving the essence I need. I know I'm not the problem. I'm so transparent. I feel that I do everything to fulfill the mission that I'm trying to fulfill. So I'm coming to the conclusion. I'm not the problem. I'm really not the problem. I don't need to change anything about me. What I do need to do is have some boundaries now. Okay? I need to be completely honest. I don't know the exact steps of what I need to do for people to take me fucking serious for once in my fucking life. To be fair, people do take me seriously. But listen, I need people to, when I speak, you fucking be quiet and you listen to every fucking syllable I'm fucking saying. I'm about to be on that fucking timing. I need my essence to be so big. I don't know what the right word is. So elaborate. I like that word. Elaborate. I like that. That I don't even have to speak. When you see me walk in the room, you already know that this is about her shit. It's about her business. She's not here to play around. She's not here to be taken advantage of. When you talk to me, you have to come correct. I am not. I don't have time for the manipulations, the deceitfulness, the gaslighting. I'm beyond that at that point. I've been through that. I peeped this shit. I know this shit. I'm not gonna play your little games anymore with you. Okay. We're gonna, wind down a little bit. We will revisit that. I promise you, we will. But listen, I care about my essence more than the big organizations that think they can abuse me and use me for their own profit, okay? They're what they want you to be. They want you to be an angry black woman, okay?